One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Houston's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Houston wants to play fast. To the air, it's Ramos. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants to go deep. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll try to pound their way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw, it's Ramos. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop them before a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. gives it on the option. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Going for it all. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Leaves it with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Ramos. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from...
There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to get outside. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball on the perimeter. You toss it out there, you're running back. He gets out there faster. We got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And we're even here in the first. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Houston going up tempo. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Got a first down here to open the period. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice move, creates some space. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Dropping back, it's Ramos. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He lets one fly deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
They'll try to get it through the air. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Bears are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Going to swing it on second down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down.
Fourth down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Baylor! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Looking for a man. It's Ramos. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the return. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bears decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Ramos. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Third down play from the gun. Floating away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Houston wants to play fast. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit. He didn't hang on to the football. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move, he fires. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Across the 30, out to the 33, engage 4 on the play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Turning it on! He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looking to throw, it's Ramos. He tries to take the top off. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Houston going up tempo. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Cougars are on the move.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Takes the easy completion. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Wants to throw on third. It's caught downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Ramos. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Houston! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Nice move to pick up yardage. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bears with the 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Handoff from the shotgun. Quick step and go. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Strong, firm tackle.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown Bears! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Houston wants to play fast.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Ramos. Gets it out fast. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. The inside handoff. Got the first down and more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and throws toward the end zone. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Dead center perfect, and that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Back to throw. It's Ramos. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Houston going up tempo. Trying play action. Steps away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Houston, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Ramos. Gets it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Houston wants to play fast. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find
Throws toward the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
The Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Fires on the move. It's caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain that one. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to pass. It's Ramos. Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Houston going up tempo. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Here we go.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that.